What is up, dudes? Welcome to the finale of Prey. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Loin, Adrian, Gypsy, Flame, Thomas, how's it going? Last we left off, the entire station got overtaken by Walter Dahl, who who basically used all the operator dispensers to push a horde of military operators into Talos 1, and after an incredibly stressful chase, we eventually were given an ultimatum that if we wouldn't surrender ourselves within 15 minutes, that he would deprive the remaining survivors in the cargo bay of their oxygen. So we managed to sneak in and sedate him, and he's now lying unconscious on the floor. The operators are still at large. There is a horde of mimics in between us and Hardware Labs. And I have no idea how this is gonna go. And F-Cloud, how's it going? I freaking love this game. It's so good. And I gotta say, like, this playthrough is something special, alright. Like, the overall vibe of playing this with chat being able to completely mess around with everything with all the sounds and just trying to scare me, especially in the first couple of days during the stream where I didn't have a constant supply of shotgun shells to kind of keep me from to kind of make me feel a little bit safe, I guess. We can finally try Moon Crash soon? Yes. We should definitely try Moon Crash at some point. But hopefully everybody's doing well. So I wanted to postpone this moment here because me and Gypsy were talking about like this specific part of the quest, and she requested like, hey, could you try to stun him after you save Dr. Igwe? And I thought to myself like, oh, there isn't a whole lot of game left after this. It's basically one more boss, and that's right about it. So I wanted her to be here when we could finish this, because this is one of the scenes that she really wanted to see. And that's what's left of Walter Dahl at the moment. So we have an exceptionally lethal combination right now of the stun shot mixed with, or an electrostatic burst mixed. Storage room near the graph shaft have extra. Haven't I killed him once and I helped him once? Now I'm super curious about third way with Dahl. We'll have to see. It highly depends on whether or not we can actually pull it off, though, because there is a lot in between us and the exit. And so I need to figure out a good way to actually get the hell out of here. Luckily, that puts us through an area with sinks, and for the people that have been paying attention during this run, the sinks now also restore our psi. Nope. Make it out. Come on, there's one more. There's one more we need to avoid. Yes! There is a bit much, and there is whatever was lurking in that lobby right there. Let me tell you. The thermals are a pain to fight. Sinks restore your Gangnam Style. Oh god, that is a blast from the past. But still, like, the only downside to this, I think, is that the loading times are pretty long. We're intending to test it out after I'm done with the stream of Prey, but hopefully on PS5 it runs a lot better. Yeah, so we need to get the tech officer, which is, I think, Dahl's personal operator, which we can find in Hardware Labs. And Hardware Labs is something that we can access through either the outside or... yeah, that goes to Psychotronics, Shuttle Bay, Vermont. Hardware Labs should be... yeah, through the teleconference room. Gotta be super careful though, because, well, we're also dealing with that. Not a big fan. The military operators on this difficulty are a pain to deal with. They are hella strong. Hi. And it also doesn't really matter if we take him down, because, like, any... are they still flooding this area? Very much so. There are 2 dispensers in Trauma Center, so it's a lot to take care of.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dahl, and his life signs are stable.
Ah, here we go.
Thank you. We are prepping him in the neuromal division now. Come as soon as you can.
I'm working.
There we go. I think that was the thing you were looking for, right, Gypsy? Oh, I have an extra gun. I think I sold my upgraded gun somewhere along the line, apparently, because, like, I only have the golden gun right now. No upgrades, but how many shotgun shells? Enough for now. Let's recycle some materials. Wait, did I just leave some materials lingering around? Okay, I don't have a whole lot, but so I will likely need to get a med kit if possible, and some beam bullets, Q-beam cells. Unless I want to start tearing down Psi-Hypos, but I'm not really into that, if I'm being entirely honest. What is that? What is coming after me right now? Oh, wait, I think those are the... yeah, okay. I think those are the military operators. The plus side is they give about 82% yield on Q-beams, so every time I kill one of them, they give more back. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this. I'm quite curious, because I think there was still like a massive massive mimic somewhere in there, massive Typhon. I think it was something like the Technopath, but I'm not sure. It has been a while. You can blow up the operator disposal thingies, right? Or you can shut them down. I haven't figured out how. Like, maybe just spray a bunch of ammo in that general direction? Hey Pew, thank you so much for the raid. I am the savior of the past, present, and future, here to save me. And Sir Cyrus and Pew, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. How's your stream? And welcome on in, everybody. My name is Gil. We're currently in the final act of Prey, Arkane's 2017 magnum opus. Finished Chrono Trigger. What a game. It's fantastic, isn't it? What ending did you end up getting? Oh, it's a party. That is definitely a party. Oh, hey. Does allow me to go in here for a change. Let's see if we can hack this. Ooh. Nice. The one where everybody is happy. Fair enough. How did you enjoy it? This was your first one, right? First run of Chrono Trigger. And basically, you can just obstruct the dispensers and it won't be able to come out. Oh, that would have been brilliant. Okay, where do I actually need to go? Oh, it's over there. How goes the praying? I'm having a great time with it. It's been absolutely fantastic so far. I haven't figured out how to knock them down. Why is that door opening? Also, haven't figured out where the medical operator is in this part. Oh. God damn it, Thomas. Didn't I blockade this room while I was fighting a voltaic phantom earlier in the game? Oh.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, doll, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Where do I activate that? Surgical perfusion.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are, except for time.
Hey, Muffin Joyer, how's it going? Perform neural scan.
Dr. Yu. Morgan.
Can I... There you go.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station. Or Transtar will blackbox me.
Well, that's... I mean, to be fair,
Just
it's...
need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay, so now I need to get Casper, because otherwise... he might...
Lead the way, Morgan.
Wait.
We'll catch up.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often.
Try to relax.
And
What
yet,
is new? You
this
can fill out
turn
a
of
service
events with
questionnaire
Dahl,
at the front desk.
I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
Okay, now I just need to get Casper. That was pretty interesting, honestly. Like, the first time around, I just plain shot him in the head. No, I recycled him. I just filled the room with recycle grenades and called it a day. I was way too stressed by the timer. This time as well, like, I barely made it out alive there, but... And then the first time I electrocuted the floor that I was standing on, which also wasn't a great idea. Turns out if you shock metal, it serves as a conduit. And if y'all can do me a massive favor over here, there are 2 people in chat that you all should definitely follow. Please do go check out Pew. Plays a lot of JRPGs. Just finished his run of Chrono Trigger, which was excellent to watch. And also, good buddy of mine, Flame Haze. There you go. There's a lot of VR stuff, primarily Beat Saber, but do go check him out. Yeah, I was on my way to Hardware Labs when he basically triggered that ultimatum, so I had to deal with that first, because otherwise I'll just get murdered. Well, I can make my way through HR, I guess. Hello? I don't like it when you make that noise, game. I don't like it when doors open and close just like that. I don't like... Ah. Why y'all like this? Oh, that is an interesting bit of tech there. When this is out of sight or out of the line that causes like all the details to be loaded in, the fire is loaded in as small fire instead of big fire. Surprise!
Morgan.
Oh. They weren't really all that surprised. That was unfortunate. I have a crap ton of these. I have a crap ton of these, I think. Wait, did I get rid of all my Typhon lures? I think I did. Yeah. A very small fire. Let's get some more Q-beam in here. Who needs guns when you have guns? Okay, just to remind myself, I do have some nightmare repellents, so I can do a total of up to 4. And this is going to be an interesting time. That would make this game significantly less amounts of fun, Adrian. And we're not about that. I'm also very excited to try out the new Gungrave. From what people have been telling me, it is such a PS2 game on a on a PS5. That I'm actually excited to try it out. Also, Pew, have you ever tried this game? If not, you definitely should. And for the people that have grown even the faintest bit of interested in this game, it's currently on sale on Steam for $10, including the DLC. Have you ever streamed Breath of Fire 5? Isn't that's Dragon Quarter, right? Hey Wexford, how's it going? Okay, don't walk through that. That's a bad idea. How bad is it gonna be over? Hi Phonic, how's it going?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
You're not supposed to know that I'm here. Wait, there's a maintenance panel over here? Where does this go? Apparently I found Randall Wood. He's been dead here for a while, it seems. Does it even know I'm here? I don't like that it can crawl through doors. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I at least have a clean shot here. Hello? Are you gonna come say hello? I really don't like that crawling animation. I don't know what it is about it, but it makes me feel less safe. I think it's confused about where I am right now. I am definitely in danger. If I step out of this area, I am dead. Not now, Steve. Not now. Especially now, no. That's rude. Hella rude. So I don't want to use the nightmare repellent.
I think I am pre-ganty with your mimic, Gil.
I really appreciate how TTS had to sort of process that sentence as well. But Steve, thank you so much for the 9 months of support. Really freaking appreciate it, dude. Can I get some Kevin and Richards in chat, please? And also, if y'all want to see an incredibly relaxed streamer, Steve is a great friend of the stream and a great friend of mine that you all should follow up and have a look-see.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper. Status report. All major servers and terminals are locked down.
Okay, disable detect officer.
Protocols are in operation.
You got it.
Searching access patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew.
Holy shit, these dudes are so painful.
Sphere controls and life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Do I have enough for this? Have I ever gotten the key? Oh, it's only a level 1 hacking. Me and my adventures of saving a witch who got cursed to vomit and shit constantly by a ghost named Lord Pepto-Bismol? The Witch and the 100 Knight is a very different game than I originally had in mind. To say the least. Okay, now we just have to head back to the Arboretum. Do we still have anything else? Okay, how many nightmares? I think we're on 7 or 8. We have encountered quite a substantial amount of nightmares in this run.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. There. All better. You can fill out a service questionnaire.
It's a fever dream of a game. It's probably the most fucked up thing I've played so far, and that's saying a lot. That is saying a hell of a lot. Good lord. I don't know if that is a ringing endorsement or a warning to people to stay clear. Remember when CLC did a preview of it, and pretty early on you can tell it's pretty insane. I never made it through the tutorial. I've been wanting to play it. Like, it doesn't really look like my cup of tea, like the whole package, but it sounds insane enough that I can have a good laugh with it. What are you loading in, game? Do we need to have a conversation about the amount of nightmares per second? Hmm? I'm kind of wondering when the voice call with Igwe will trigger, because there's not a whole lot of game left for that to happen in. Let's see if Shuttle Bay will trigger the call. I'm actually kind of curious because I'm just kind of waiting for either time to pass or it's likely going to trigger once I hit the Arboretum. So in that case, I don't really need to worry too much, but poltergeists remain invisible except when it attacks. That's a lie. That is a straight up lie. I have seen those fuckers crawl about, and it's not a pleasant sight at all. It makes me very unhappy. Oh, okay. Okay, we're doing this a little differently, it seems. Not what I had in mind, but bring it. Gypsy, can you maybe check where the thing triggers? Because I do want to see the rest of that side quest before I accidentally lock myself out of it. When you get the phone call. What is the side quest called? Incapacitate doll. My god, there are a lot of mimics over here. Just legit ran through most of my supply of...
Temperature cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
I don't like the sound.
Temperature cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Really don't like the sound of that. What are y'all up to? There's still a phantom somewhere. I feel like it's a lot closer than it probably should be. Voltaic. Wait, what? Okay, this is a bit of a risky one. But I have a bunch of extra stuff that I can just get rid of. I hear you, but I don't see you. And that concerns me a great deal. Oh!
It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Well, I can at least make another med kit, so I'm just gonna do that. I might need to use it. Gotta put a speaker somewhere in your room when you're later this year, which randomly... I am so happy to have friends. That doll of yours could make a great mimic. Just saying. Okay, so I can also wait for Doll to contact you from the shuttle. Okay, so we're likely gonna have to go to an area where he is not. Okay, so considering that search will be successful, give it some help. It feels like there should be a lot more in here, but there's not. If you'll choose an ending in which the remaining crew members escape using Doll's shuttle, Doll would be the one to pilot. Wait, isn't that the ending that I'm going for anyway? I should probably keep you guys up to date on that as well. We're going for the Save Talos 1 ending, because I haven't seen that one yet. So we're going to try to save the station. Last time I blew it up because, well, obviously it's infected by Typhon. Don't want to have that crash into Earth. And now that we are zooming about, it becomes so evident that the loading times are exceptionally long. And again, please do go follow my good friend Steve. I wonder, because since I destroyed Casper, the military operators should be... The remaining crew will go to the shuttle regardless, but it depends on whether whether they escape or not. Oh, look at that. Look at how many there are here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these I may have destroyed.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Yes.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing bloody pregnant. This won't take long. All done.
How many Q-beams do I have now? That is not enough Q-beams. Chat, I feel like we can get more Q-beam. The table bot is definitely one of the MVPs of this run. It's kind of insane. Let's see. I can't do that. Let's split this into... Oh, that's fine as well. There you go. How much yield do I get for that? 4. Well, the garden one is in a very awkward spot, so I wouldn't really count him towards that, but there has been a definite proper assist on that. Which one is that? Where's it located?
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. We know the projects aboard Talos 1 are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
Okay, so there is only one Phantom scared in this game so far. I think we should be good in the operators at the very least. Let me refill my psi here. Really appreciate that is just a possibility. You can just drink water and get psychokinetic powers. I don't know what it would classify as, but you know. I love the brain juice. I like that it says doubling their ability to soak damage from enemies, but if you tilt them even slightly, they just stop working. Oh yeah, we've been there plenty of times. This is what the government doesn't want you to know. Drinking water will give you superpowers. This is why they try to feed us juices and have influencers promote supplements of flavor powders. I think the Witch and the 100 Knight is making you completely unhinged, Steve. Ah! I forgot that was broken.
Hello, nice to see you.
Like, look at where the Medbot decide. Okay, so this is Medbot 1. Wanna know what the other one is? Wanna know where the other one is? I'll tell you where the other one is. So that little cowardly piece of shit is currently stuck all the way over here.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue.
There is no reason for him to be here. He just is. Oh wait, I have an idea. I just realized I can farm more Hueys.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Oh, I never looted the corpse. I just completely forgot that I killed a nightmare over here. Killed so many of these things. Okay, I'm gonna make a separate save here because this is like the point of no return. So save 2 is for the Alex escape pod ending, right? So keep that in mind in case I forget. Ah, suddenly the station is a lot more quiet. I am becoming so goddamn paranoid. I mean, I can probably use them in my favor to some degree, but I don't know. There he is.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I
What? Morgan!
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can reach.
Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down, but you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one. Then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
There was another transcribe here. Oh, found it.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending. Setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods, the risk is substantial. But if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no...
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's
That
more
should have
important
killed
than
me.
ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Okay.
Okay. So my voice is obviously familiar.
Hello.
Probably
Are
sound
you
more
here for an
tired than
appointment?
usual. It's been never-ending.
Diagnosing.
Setting up the rooms and
Bruising,
protocols to
abrasions,
test the new
fatigue.
mods, the
Nothing
risk is
life-threatening.
substantial.
I'll have
But
you
if we
feeling better
succeed,
soon.
copying
Good as
neural
new.
networks
Please fill
from
out
the
a patient
Typhon onto
experience
human
questionnaire
minds is
so I
going
can
to
serve
change
you better next
everything.
time.
So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done
Okay.
everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello. Are
October
you
will
here
help
for
you
an
remember
appointment?
what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Wait, shit, did he bust that open? Shit. That means that I need to make my way to Psychotronics from the main lobby, I think. Unless the power is cut over there as well.
Good evening, Talos.
I'm kind of afraid. Oh, there it is.
To protect your coworkers' privacy, security terminals are reserved for authorized uses only. If you're not wearing a blue uniform, you're probably not authorized.
Okay, at least I can do this still. Oh boy. That thing is so huge. Okay, so we need to find a fabricator that has the ability to actually make the null wave device. It probably doesn't cost that much. Alternatively, we could have blown up the station, but I'd rather not. I don't know if we are in 0G here.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We
Loin, thank you so much for gifting us up to Quaya. Really freaking appreciate it. And I get some Kevins and Richards in chat, please.
But we've seen the generator work to destroy all this, to murder a species. And the
Thank you so much, man.
Lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Okay, I need one more. Need one more. I got this. I have enough material for this. Would that be just enough? I wonder. I don't know what the exact count is that I have, but there you go.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal.
Oh boy.
Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
And Shio, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh man, look at the size of this thing. This thing is engulfing the entire station. Look at that. Oh no. Please stop looking at it. Let me in. Oh boy. I'm actually really curious about what's going to happen after the after the null wave, because like the last time I bolted towards the reactor and just blew up the station because I kind of figured like it's probably the best way to do this, and especially considering that huge thing is just sort of overlapping the station. Please don't stare. That is a counterproductive initiative of yours, Steve. You will become a mimic. Jesus Christ, Lloyd. Thank you so much for the continued support, man. That is so much.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Scan complete. 4 specimens required.
Where do I need to go? Where do I need to... Ah! I'm going. Oh, wait. I think I know where I'm supposed to go with this. Yeah, no. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're entering that stage. Oh, doesn't work. Wrong gun. Wrong gun.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. There. All better. Service questionnaire at the front desk.
Okay, that's where I need to go. How do I even open that?
Requesting new operator.
Is there a way to open containment? Well, in part, it was kind of the point for me personally that that I wanted to create a playthrough that had a sort of perpetual level of tension throughout it. What I didn't anticipate was that, first of all, y'all are mean as hell when it comes to this. But secondly, that it would permeate so deeply throughout the playthrough itself.
Adrenaline, and another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
That is a very good line. But we're just poor swimmers, and now there is blood in the water. That is such a good line. Also, I'm running. No. Keep your tendrils to yourself, buddy. This is a non-consensual interaction. Please let me run away screaming. Yeah, but you're kind of weird about it, Loin. What is going on? There you go. Hey, Briss, how's it going? Ooh. But like, even with the amount of prep that I have been doing, even with the amount of attempts that I've made, open this door, open this door. Oh, that tension never goes away. That tension never has left the game. I just managed to adapt just a little bit more, but scenarios like this, where Voltaic fandom just completely shuts me down, is still something that is like, how am I gonna deal with this? I'm having a blast with the game. It's honestly, it has been an incredible experience. We're pretty close to the end though, but man, I am just so stoked. I've been wanting to complete this game on Nightmare ever since my first run, and now I'm getting so goddamn close. But I was talking to Gypsy about this as well. It's like the first part of the game is getting acquainted to your environment, getting prepared for your environment, and then like getting prepared for everything that environment is going to throw at you. And this is like an ever increasing and an ever escalating setting. So like there's going to be more phantoms there. So you have to figure out how to use your tools to the best of their ability. And yeah, sure, like small mimics are no longer a threat, but 10 small mimics are horrifying, because you're going to lose track of one of them, and that one is going to flay you in the back. And hopefully your day gets a little bit better, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna try to run up to... Actually kind of curious what happens if I... If I set a hack... turret.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing.
Next to the tendril.
Try to relax. Good as new. You can fill out a...
Of course, immediately walk through the fire. Good job. Just feed it a recycle grenade, see what happens when it implodes.
Hi, Morgan.
Hello, why are you still here? Like, genuine question. I don't understand why you're still here. The station is falling apart, everybody is dying. This part specifically is designed to see how you perform under pressure. Like, all the threats are now completely out of your control. Okay, we got this, chat. We got this. Now I just realized that I have to fly past that thing.
Dr. Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on neural connectomes in the lobby training center later this week.
There is a sweet spot in this game where you still have a bunch of stuff available to you. So you don't have to worry too much about your material costs. But right now I am at a point where most of the station's resources have reached their tipping point, where I'd have to start smacking engineering operators in order to get materials. But generally, like, there's a sweet spot where you once you reach a certain point in the game, you should have enough of an arsenal or an upgraded arsenal to give a little bit of a kickback towards everything that is coming your way. But at the same time, how do I put this? But at the same time, should you need to take longer, there are still materials available around you. But where I'm at is a little bit further down the line. Most of the general materials around me are currently completely depleted. So I'd have to use like recycle grenades to start basically decomposing the furniture into little balls. So it's a little bit giant stone balls or cotton balls.
Microgravity detected.
All right, before we do this though, I am going to take a short break. I'm going to miss this BRB screen. So I wanted to put up a poll on the Discord to see if y'all want this to stay. Like, if you all want, we can keep the BRB screen. I'm gonna fix this one. And then I'm gonna talk to this operator right here.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Sort of bypass that. There you go. Nice, nice. Yeah, there you go. Told you it should stay. I'm gonna leave it up to the chat to decide. If you all wanted to stay, then it stays. I'm good with either. Every once in a while, a little bit of a fresh thing is also really nice to have. But I'm gonna put it up to the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord already, please do consider joining, and you can vote on whether or not the new BRB screen stays. I originally only planned for it to be get rid of it just to spite people. Just make like a static image, no music, just burp.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Wait. Did that actually update? Okay, so we need to go back to Shuttle Bay now? Okay, we're going back to Shuttle Bay. If you edit it, okay, somehow it just goes floating by on the Telos 1 screen. But no, for reference, since we're in a loading screen anyway, this is basically the old one. This is the new one. This is the old one. I really like it. It has some very chill vibes, but I really like the Arcade BRB screen myself as well. I originally made the Prey BRB screen to kind of showcase something that you don't really see, and that's that Talos one has like a real time orbit as well.
Microgravity detected.
Wait, I can still escape with Alex's pod? What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do as a joke. Just edited Alcade on top of the Talos one sign that floats by every once in a while. She did say meet me in Shuttle Bay, right? Man, you know, for as little exoprimal as I played, for as little exoprimal that I played, I really had a great time with it. Like, it's very much one of those games that I will likely not play on my own. But with a full team, it's so much fun. Okay, let's see. Let's take the elevator down to the lobby. At least, Loin, on the plus side, she can receive HBO. I'm surprised how little server lag I end up with playing with the Overseers. Yeah, that was also a thing that surprised me, just how smooth the experience was. But we played for what, like 5 hours or something like that, and it really, really just was a lot of fun. Like, I'm still not in agreement with the whole PvP element of it, but like the whole Dino EDF, especially when you get the Carnage mode, was great. I genuinely had a lot of fun with that. Just 1,000 raptors just raining over a building, and the game is just like, here's 60 FPS. Did you want to optimize? I can give you optimized. Here's also 1,000 raptors. Have a nice day. I was surprised at how well I did support. I think I had the most success on the flying support exosuit with the heal wave and the vortex. Oh, shit. Really? Really? We're gonna start out like this? Ooh. Jesus Christ. That could have gone better. That could have gone a hell of a lot better. It should open me up at... Come on. Come on. That is much better. There you go. Oh, hey, somebody closed the door on that. Are they inside now? She did say meet me in the shuttle bay, right? Or am I now being... hella stupid about it? Oh, maybe she's at control. Let me try to reach that.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
How am I gonna do that? What? Did I miss a turret? I think I missed a turret. So, wait. Okay, yeah, I don't really have anything that could help with that.
Skeletal trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
Oh, this is the first time that I actually hear that sound properly. Oh, that is a crunch. Yeah, I don't think I actually am supposed to go here yet. Like, it didn't change any objectives or something like that. It just said meet me in... Okay, let's just see what happens. I have plenty of saves to back up on that, so I can always double check. Let's make a number 6. Well, time to go back to the Arboretum, I guess. The thing is, the Q-beam is effective on everything on the station, but the voltaics have the ability to shut down your weaponry, so whenever they hit you, you can't use your weapons for a while. And that's kind of why those voltaics are hella dangerous. They also are the only phantoms that don't get recoiled by shotguns. I think the rest does. Hey, Bone Miser, how's it going? Also, just because of the name association, or because the marketing was atrocious for this? Yeah, I've been playing quite substantially. I think we're about 30 hours in-ish. Where can I see that? That, again, that's the wrong button. Almost 30 hours. Hey, Poetic, how's it going? It seems like the devs were forced into the name. Well, that's essentially what happened. Bethesda gave them the ultimatum of
injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire.
Like Bethesda gave them the ultimatum, like, we want you to make a game. Here are some of the IPs that you can name it as. Speaking of, I just started my first playthrough. I did nightmare mode with all survival options. Oh no! Weapon degradation is gonna be the worst. Oh, that's gonna be the worst. That operator has been guarding that desk with his life. The weapon degradation is gonna cause suffering for sure. Like, that thing is gonna be a nightmare. Good luck on that. We use 2 out of 3, so I have the ability to get traumas, and the other one is that my spacesuit can get ruptured, and it's been pretty doable so far. I don't even know what this game is about. Then, okay, I'm just gonna say it. We're about to end it, so if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe look away. Then fair enough. But yeah, this is one of the best, if not the best, immersive simulator that I've played. It's so freaking good. The amount of options that you have to just generally deal with situations are vast and plentiful. It's just so good. Looking forward to that System Shock remake. Same here.
Microgravity detected.
Same here.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Wait, the null wave device is controlled from the bridge, right? Oh, right, that leads to the bridge. Never mind, didn't say a damn thing. Shit! Oh! Oh, that sounded so crusty.
Diagnosing. It appears your femur has an oblique fracture. This won't take long. There. All better.
Thank you for fixing my femur.
Patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
I wasn't looking where I was going. I just hit the wall at full speed. Oh. On my first playthrough, there's like a little sign over the entrance to the Arboretum where you come from the lobby. Over on my first playthrough, I crumpled so hard against that thing. I lost like 90 HP just hitting a sign at full velocity. At maximum velocity. Kuno doesn't fucking care. I'm built like a bag of pretzels. I'm the crumbs remaining at the bottom of the bag. Make no illusion. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Deep medical attention.
What the hell have you done?
I've simply acted on Morgan's orders. Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
Know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you'll be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself. You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
Here we go, chat.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
We did it. And see you all after the credits. Where did the wop come from? Hey, Hedors, how's it going? Last chance to head out for spoilers. So you have been warned? This is the big reveal. So if you don't want to be spoiled on the ending of Prey, then you have until 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
I went this far to go the humane route. Might as well finish what I started.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
And that was Prey. Oh, I love that. I love that twist near the end. That was such a good run. That was such a freaking good run. I really had a good time with that. So, lowest difficulty, Nightmare. We did turn weapons degradation off for this run. But we did have the oxygen on and we had traumas on, which greatly enhanced every interaction that I had with anything fire or impact related. So why didn't you have a reflection? Well, first of all, the engine doesn't quite do it that well, but secondly, it's because we're technically not awake. And I don't know if you've ever had this in your dreams where if you look into your own reflection, you don't see a face. But that's kind of what they were going for with that. Like, we can't consistently do like full on reflections, so we're not gonna create the illusion. Like, we're not gonna uphold the facade on a higher level. We're gonna sort of lean into that dream state where and it's also from what I understand, like outside of the technical bit, they also didn't want to try to get it to work because it gave a it was like two reasons from what I remember. One, it was to give the player the feeling like they were the one in control. And secondly, it was an idea that would shatter the illusion. Like, the original trailer has Morgan Yu sort of check out a red eye in the mirror, and unfortunately, that's not something that made it into the final game due to technical difficulties. But they didn't want to lean into the simulation aspect a little bit more, because like in the end it turns out we're mostly like creating our own story through the actions that we do, and that is, for me, is one of the reasons why Prey is such a good game. Like, I have never experienced a game where the choices that you make feel so constantly seamless. That part is supposed to allude to back when Morgan started the experiments with the neuromods and started losing his or her sense of self. And that's also a thing. Like, you're constantly, once you finish this game, you're never under the illusion again. But the first time you run through this game, you're basically kind of constructing a sense of self through the reports of others. And like this two-tone thing, what Gypsy said, leads to the creation of January, one aspect of the personality, and December, another aspect of the personality. And we haven't seen the December part of this very much, because December basically gets messed up by January pretty heavily. But that's what I made the safety save for. So yeah, before we get to that, though, first I want to thank every single one of you that has joined me for this playthrough. This has been a more than modest bit of self-indulgence, but thank you all so much for elevating this playthrough to a whole different level that I never would have expected. I have said it numerous times during this, but the first time I played this, I accidentally set it to story mode, which basically caused every bit of tension to be lost. You gonna do Moon Crash? I'll do Moon Crash eventually. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna check out one more thing in the game though after this. So yeah, basically I went the easy route and everything was just, oh, I got a shotgun, might as well use it. But the core, the heart of Prey was lost in the process. And that constant sense of mistrust, I wouldn't necessarily call it paranoia, but you never really trust the environment that you're in. So, like, what I wanted to accomplish with this playthrough was seeing, one, if I could actually do it, and two, if I could create an experience for me that was insanely tense. And I feel like I've succeeded with the help of chat. Like, for this playthrough, we've had the alerts be turned into like mimic sounds. We had the bit noises turned into phantom noises. And it's been fantastic. So thank you all so much for participating in that part. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Prey is an excellent piece of storytelling through an interactive world. Is probably the best way I can describe it. Like, the more you invest into this game, the more you start to understand what's going on. The more you start to figure out what the story is about, the more you start to figure out, like, okay, this is kind of the person that Morgan Yu is. Because, like, all the narrative is mostly secondhand accounts, right? The employees that you work with, your brother, January, December. These are all characters that sort of tell you how to think and how to feel about certain things. But the fact that the game gives you a complete liberty to throw that out of the airlock and just go about it in your own way, make your own choices, make your own decisions in what you want to approach, how you want to approach it, and just a variety of means to approach it with, make this game such a compelling thing to constantly dive back into. I genuinely adore the way that this game manages to make you feel like part of its world. It's very rare for a game to just be so incredibly all-encompassing in its immersiveness. Like, it really puts the immersive in Immersive Simulator. And like, even now, like, I have done so many things during this playthrough that I never even thought about during my last run. And it's just been an insanely good time because of it. Got to see a whole lot of other bits of side quests, a whole slew of new ways to kill enemies or to deal with certain situations, and it's just been a phenomenal time. So I've technically already rated this one, but for the sake of the completion list that we have for this channel, I'm gonna list Prey. And it's just been an absolutely spectacular time. I've been just having the absolute time of my life, and yeah, hopefully you guys had a great time with it as well. Let's see. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Like, my only complaint about this game is that once multiple NPCs are in the same area, their conversations will constantly overlap. And that is to a degree where it becomes increasingly annoying when, like, multiple people are in your office, or once you hit the cargo bay, it's really difficult to just follow a conversation. And that is, like, the only downside I can think of this. And the loading times on console are quite long. But because I am a merciless shill for this game, I do have to emphasize that it is currently on sale on Steam right now, including DLC, for a total of $10. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider picking it up yourself, supporting Arkane in the process, even if it's just buying the game without Moon Crash. The DLC is apparently really good as well. But please do go check this game out for yourself, even if you've seen the story bits, even if you have seen a lot of like the areas and stuff like that. The way you interact with this game is entirely up to you. So your experience with this game is going to be vastly different from mine. And that is one of the reasons why I keep saying play Bray. They're currently working on Redfall, an Xbox Series exclusive, I believe. Let's see, and you guys, send it home with a 9.1. Glad you guys enjoyed it.
Wow, what a deep game.
It really is. Oh, you got Moon Crash just in time? We gotta check that out sometime. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed one last hurrah, I'm gonna do one more thing in the game. I'm gonna show you guys what happens if you leave with Alex's pod. Well, that is a massive difference in time. That's almost 10-hour difference. So I made a manual save. Where did my save go? Wait, where the fuck is that save? Is that this one? Let's see. And hopefully you're doing well, Sakradosh. And I also have to spend some time to return the alerts to normal and everything. And again, thank you all so much for elevating this playthrough. Like it was so much more tense in the best way possible because you guys kept me on edge the whole time. And it was just, honestly, it was really good. Just really had a good time. I hope this is the correct one, though. I think you can escape this as long as the big dude isn't there. But we'll see. Might take it a little bit. And also, I'm going to put up a poll on the Discord. Bless you. I think the stream picked that one up. Let's actually see if we can just leave. Don't collapse with the sign. This is the sign I meant.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station, it's engulfing.
Oh, that was a sneeze. A very potent one, mind you.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
The stream also picks up the Kunos outside. God damn it. Let's I'm gonna have to,
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod. Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You're just... quitting.
yes, I am.
We failed. This isn't the one.
One more for the road, huh? That's why I didn't want to do that beforehand, because it does reveal, does like show a little bit of the big twist. I'm gonna have to scramble my audio settings a little bit, it seems, because if they're picking up noises from outside, that's not a good thing. Because there's a lot of screaming going on outside. Anyway, thank you all so very much for hanging out. This has been an exceptionally fun little bonus stream. Thank you so much for joining on this run of Prey. Thank you again for elevating it, and thank you all so much for the support. Really freaking appreciate it. And extra special shout outs to Pew for the raid. Thank you so much. Please do go follow him up. He's a great dude, plays a lot of JRPGs. I have a separate YouTube channel where I post different content from over here, more like video essays and stuff. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, please do go check that out and consider subscribing. And I also have an archive where the VODs are slowly being drip fed. Currently, Star Ocean 6 is on the board, but Live Alive is available, Mr. Mosquito, and Kyoitoshi. Especially recommend that one if you haven't seen that before. It is a wonderful disaster report spinoff that is filled with tokusatsu and Neon Genesis Evangelion. And on top of that, if you want to hear more extended thoughts on the games that we complete on this channel, or just want to read up a little bit about some of the thoughts behind the videos, do check out Tanuki Chicken Attack. It's a website that I started, I think, last month, where I'm posting more elaborate reviews than you can find on my Twitter. Remember to stay beautiful. Keep on gaming, dudes. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.